Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you to our witnesses for being here today and for all your hard work to ensure the safety of the American public and combat the spread of this coronavirus. We recognize that your task is ongoing. I hope today's discussion will be as efficient as possible so you can get back to work doing the important work that you are doing to help combat this. I also want to express my condolences to the Americans who have lost loved ones, as the Chair indicated earlier, from the coronavirus. We pray for those families. We must continue to support the Trump administration in its work to protect the health and safety of the American people. As Vice President Pence has reiterated, and I hope our experts will explain today, the risk to the American people of contracting the coronavirus remains low. Even still, as the outbreak continues, it's important for all Americans to follow the best practices to maintain good hygiene. Number one, you can protect yourself and your family by practicing proper hand-washing techniques and washing your hands often. Second, avoid crowds as much as possible and stay home if you are in fact sick. And third, we can protect ourselves from the virus like we do other viruses. For instance, cover your coughs and sneezes, avoid close contact with those who are sick, and clean and disinfect your home frequently. All good common sense protocols and procedures that we should be implementing. These steps are common sense. They make sense and they help prevent the spread of the virus. The risk to Americans remains low, in large part due to the leadership and early action of the administration and his team, many of whom are here with us today. When the threat started to emerge from China, which is ground zero for this virus, President Trump recognized the importance in limiting the exposure from those who had traveled there to the American people. That decisive action brought our public health professionals important time to get a head start in preparing for the virus here at home. Since that time, we've seen clusters of community spread. In other words, instances where people have become sick without traveling to affected areas in the world. There are important steps we can all take to prevent community spread. Those who are experiencing the coronavirus in their communities can also take steps to limit the spread of this virus. Today, I look forward to our experts offering some specific recommendations on how people can minimize the spread of the coronavirus. I also want to commend President Trump and Vice President Pence for safely repatriating the passengers from the Diamond Princess cruise ship in California. Their leadership drew praise from California Governor Newsom. I also want to commend the American pharmaceutical industry for working to deliver results to fight this virus. The innovation that drives our economy also helps to advance innovations in public health. As HHS Secretary Azar has explained, our pharmaceutical industry has been developing test kits to distribute around the country. The Vice President explained yesterday that over 1 million test kits have been sent out to date. Today, I hope we can learn more about the efforts to increase the number of these test kits that are going to be deployed. We should also understand that an increase in test kits will inevitably show an increase in positive cases around the country. Lastly, I want to say that oftentimes in this committee, we disagree vigorously on many hot-button issues. We don't always see eye to eye on matters of oversight. But on this issue, I think we should all work together for the health and well-being of every American. We should not play politics with the coronavirus. We should not use it as a reason to advance partisan objectives. Now is the time for us to come together under President Trump's leadership and work to help all Americans. With that, I would like to thank our witnesses again for their work. We are grateful to you and your teams. Please relay our gratitude back to the people who work for you and work for our country and work for the American citizens. Madam Chair, I yield back.